DEESLIMDAOG at STAYSOLIDISDAMOVEMEnt. Praise be to the Most High. Yeah, we back with another one. But we got Lil Woody and Young Thug on the roster again, man. Well, allegedly, Lil Woody is furious at Young Thug. And I know a lot of people been, really saying that Lil Woody is just trying to keep mess up, that Lil Woody is being a hater. But here's my thought on the situation. Now, check it out. At the end of the day, Lil Woody was really the hitter for Thug, man. We just got to call it what it really is, that Lil Woody was really the one that was really putting in the work for YSL. Allegedly, it's Young Thug's fault why the feds even scooped up Lil Woody. Young Thug was the one rapping and exposing that Lil Woody was a killer. Yeah, so y'all got to understand what Lil Woody is pissed off about. See, here's the thing about it. Squashing that beef with Lucci is cool. That's all cool and dandy. That's all cool and dandy, man. But here's the thing about it, man. You got people that lost their freedom, and you got some people that lost their lives. And see, one thing about the dead, when you're dead, and the dead don't come back, man. That's what we got to understand. And I'm all for peace, bro. I'm all for peace. I'm all for these ninjas, piecing their beef out. We don't want nobody else to die. But here's where it is, and this is where I agree with Lil Woody at. If you're going to squash your beef with Lucci, then, bro, you got to squash that beef with Gunna. That's just how I feel about it, man. If you could kill the beef with Lucci, and allegedly Thug had Lucci stabbed while in his incarceration. And me personally, if somebody don't stab me, if somebody don't shot me or any of my people that's around me or any of my members, I don't even know if we being cool no more. I mean, period, man. That's something that God have to work out. That's something that time will heal, man. But when people start losing their life, man, over senseless crimes, but y'all could patch it up, talking about it's all about fuck Atlanta, man. Let's keep it all the way real, yo. If it's really about Atlanta, Thug, then you should be able to squash your beef that you got going on with Gunna. If it's really about peace and it ain't about clout chasing, if you're not really trying to be a dick rider, Thug, if you're not really trying to win people back over on your fan base, because I'm going to tell you for real, you might, I'm going to say this, the fans, y'all know the synonyms for fans, that's fake ass niggas. Yeah, Thug, you can win them fake ass niggas back, but your real, true people that was really sliding blood in, blood out, all that shit that you talk, bro, you lost them, bro. You lost them, man. Lil Woody not the only one that think like that. Lil Woody is the only one that got a voice that people is listening to. But everybody in the street feel like that, bro. Everybody feel like that Thug, you going out like a sucker. Ain't no wrong with squashing the beef, but you doing music with people that y'all don't put hits out on people. So it make you and Lucci look bad and soft. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. And that's what Thug is really truly saying, bro. Like, it's one thing to end something, you go your way, bro, I'ma go mine, but we not linking up doing no music together, brother. We not eating together, none of that, brother. So I don't think Lil Woody being a hater, but this is what I think Lil Woody should do, man. Lil Woody, get your bag and you stay from around these ninjas, man, because now you know they ain't real. See, now, here's the truth about Young Thug. Now we know that Young Thug ain't no boogeyman, and Young Thug ain't no bully, and Young Thug was really just hiding behind people, bro. That's what he was doing. Young Thug was the one with the money, and that's just what it was. And now that everybody's eyes being open, even Lil Woody feel like he just was nothing but a send-off, bro. He was nothing but a crash dummy. So yeah, they gotta hurt Lil Woody. You understand what I'm saying? What if Lucci would have died in the midst of his incarceration when Thug allegedly put people on him to stab him? Would have been any peace then? I don't really get it, man. That ain't real, man. And that Thug is now saying that he's suffering from depression. Yeah, Thug, I get that. And you gonna continue to suffer under depression, my nigga, until you really get right with God and forgive everybody. See, you just can't forgive Lucci, bro, and not forgive Gunna. That ain't gonna work, bro. That ain't gonna work, man. That's too one-sided, man. That's a one-sided situation. If you're gonna forgive one person, you got to forgive everybody, Thug. Or guess what? people gonna keep coming at your head because ain't nothing about that real, bro. See, this is one thing about life. See, people say they sorry because they got caught. But if Thug is really apologetic, if Thug is really sorry for what he have done to the culture, Thug should be an example for the people, and he should apologize to Gunna and let it go. If Thug is really real about what he's saying about, and that's the part that Lil Woody is really tripping about, because Lil Woody was your right hand. You bragged on how you'll get Lil Woody to pop somebody in their noggin. And to me, I think you're afraid of Lil Woody. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Lil Woody found God. For y'all saying Lil Woody ain't found God. One thing about finding God, bro, it's like anything else you do. It's like construction, bro. We always underwork. You know, we always getting worked on, and Lil Woody getting worked on, and so I can't take nothing from Lil Woody. But you got to speak facts. Lil Woody had to go lay down for 5 years because Thug was running his mouth. So you got to understand, in that 5 years, Lil Woody lost a lot. You know, people died. People was physically hurt. You know what I mean? See, it's cool when y'all rap ninjas do that fake beef. But what about the people in the street now that can't go certain places no more? Or they got to watch their back because people still want to get them. See, Thug somewhere in California hiding, being cool. Yeah, that's all for the media and the rap game, but that shit over with. We talking about real life situations now. The only way, and it's just my honest and my humble opinion, for Thug to get back in good graces with the street, Thug gonna have to go out here and he gonna have to start mentoring about gang prevention, you know, really pushing peace. And he gonna have to really be an example now and apologize to Gunna. Because until you apologize to Gunna, boy, we not buying nothing that your ass talking about. Not even that weak ass CD you just dropped. That shit was weak, bro. That shit was weak. I think God want to take you to another level, homie, and let you start doing some other stuff. Yo, we got to start being real with these ninjas, man. And check it out. Shout out to all the real bloggers who ain't scared to drop the truth on these ninjas, that ain't afraid to drop the truth on these ninjas. Just because we're content creators don't mean we ain't real. Don't mean we ain't solid, and don't mean we ain't scrapped up, man. Y'all want y'all to, I'm just throwing that gem out there to y'all, let y'all know that all of us ain't soft, and we got some real ones out here that don't really fuck around, and we standing on business. But I don't think Lil Woody wrong. I don't think Lil Woody wrong at all, man, for being pissed off about Thug being a fake and a snake, because that's all I see now. All I see now is Thug popping off like he really doing something. Bro, you ain't did nothing. You ain't did a damn thing yet, bro. Go apologize to Gunna, because y'all knew Gunna wasn't no gangster. You knew Gunna wasn't cut like that. How can you forgive everybody else, but you don't want to let that shit go with Gunna? You know why? Because Young Thug is a master manipulator, and he really still don't really see what he done wrong. Thug still don't really see what he done wrong, man. And that's how narcissists be. They never gonna take accountability, and they never gonna take responsibility for their situation, man. Hell no, man. I'm not supporting Thug on this mission. It's cool that they squash their beef, but when people die and lose their freedom, oh homeboy, we can't get back friends. The only real thing I can do for you is you stay out of my way, and I'ma stay out of yours, man. And all prayers go up to Lil Woody. Shout out to Lil Woody. Get your bag, Lil Woody. Lil Woody probably ain't never had no real money. So Lil Woody get some money now, and Lil Woody find you a solid team, some real brothers that you can rock with, and man, keep on pushing and doing your thing. Don't get in no trouble behind these bozos, man. Because I don't understand, man, how they go from being a gangster, blood in, blood out, that now you just want to be pushing peace. But the main person that you should be trying to get right with is Gunna. It's Gunna. You try to humiliate Gunna. You try to defame Gunna. So until you go to Gunna and you make peace with Gunna, bro, you still ain't solid in my book, and you still ain't solid in the people book that's out here in the street, bro. The streets is what made Young Thug, man. Straight up. Not these fakers, not these white kids that are gonna follow Thug. Even if Thug was snitching, they still gonna follow Thug, because they don't know shit what's going on. They don't live by no principles, and they don't live by no morals, bro. You got people in California that's Crips and Bloods that's gonna always be rival enemies, because when you take somebody's life, how can you fix that, bro? You can't fix shit like that, bro. You can't fix like this stuff like that. The only way you can fix that, bro, is for you to move on in your life and start being a positive example for the youth. He gonna have to get out here and really push that piece, apologize to Gunna, man, and lead by example. Cause other than that, all that's bullshit. And I think Lil Woody, you got this one, bro. But that's all I got on this one. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid, it's the movement. Y'all stay solid, stay blessed. Peace and shalom. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. We out.